Hey there, apocalypse survivors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, Brandenburg Shelter. Episode 4, Arriving at Brandenburg. Hey, first aid level 1! Look at me, ranking up. Totally on purpose. That's unique. I think it's probably my only playthrough where I've ever hit level 1 first aid before any other skill. If at first you don't succeed, just keep doing it until you break the window. Well, I already have that. I guess I'll take the rope. Very interesting selection in a convenience store. Rope, an epoxy, and a wrench. Out front, they shouldn't... Oh, a box of garbage bags? That might actually be useful. They should have like a... rather than a gas sign, just be like, Dexter shops here. A key... I don't even know what this key is to. Maybe the cash register, but the cash register is open. I like... Oh, and the Delilah. So the Delilah is a riverboat parked in Brandenburg. Come aboard the Delilah. Yep. And a keytar, of course. Most importantly. Alright, I think what I will do is mark down... So this is like Brandenburg proper. So we're just on the outskirts, if you're wondering. I'm going to mark down the fact that there's a icy cooler. I'll just call it a pop freezer. Plop it there. So let's top up our little gas tank here. And then there's a few shops like up the way, a little general store and a tackle place, which might have more supplies. Am I too far from the pumps? Oh. Come over here. Notice me! Hello? Y'all blind? You look like twins. So it's almost 10 p.m. I should be thinking about places to sleep for the night. Worst case scenario, I could sleep at the van. It's not very comfortable. I'd rather not, but I could. Well, let's see if there's anywhere up this way that be a little more accommodating. Ooh. You got them fancy stripes. Landscaping. No key. But I'm assuming this vehicle's in like a bajillion times better condition. And it's full of masonry stuff. So this is something that happened in one of the more recent patches. Is right when Build 42 released, masonry items were really rare. So they added in a whole bunch of additional masonry trucks that have masonry items and made it a lot more common. So this is a pretty handy vehicle, but I don't see any keys for it anywhere. Certainly the highest quality I've seen so far, though. So there's general storage just up this way. Hopefully it's nice and empty. Louis, thank you for the resub, and Ashura too. And yes, it is... Oh, this is a Survivor general store. I like the sounds of that. I don't like the sounds of the amount of enemies that are inside, though. And I'm also, like, very tired, so it's probably not a good time to be fighting anything. Wait, are you... Okay. The game couldn't decide if she was inside or outside. Schrodinger zombie. You know what I should do is I should get one of the sodas. Oh, shoot. Oh, they just broke the window. I should get one of the sodas that are in my trunk and fix my tiredness. Open. And drink. Come on, tiredness. Does that really not have caffeine? Well, I know that they changed the amount of caffeine in the soda since I last played. Last time I played, it was like 10 times more than it should be. So they reduced it. So I might need to pop a few of these. That doesn't seem to be making much of a dent. Well, I was already overweight, so we're going to go for type 2 diabetes now. All my calories today, care of soda pop. Who else? Well, I probably ruined that leather coat. That's okay. I'd rather be alive. Okay, there is still one inside. Whoa! Come on, just die already. I'm getting winded. Alright, does this have survivor loot? It is boarded up. First aid 1, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Cardinal Plaza, which is where? In Louisville? Right across the street from the library. Okay, I don't think I'm alone. I still hear some growlers. Or maybe that's just me being winded. I think that's probably just me being winded. Whiskey. Well, that will be very good at sterilizing my wounds. They do have the Cook Show. Tape 2. Oh, wow. And lots of stuff. So, we've got Metalworking 3. Melee weapon schematics for a bunch of crude weapons. Bottle making at home. Cookware schematics for pots and pans. Carpentry 2. Jane Eyre. Butchering 2. Thread. If I had a needle, that'd be awesome. Agriculture 2. Where'd that, I might not have room for everything. So what I could do in this case is, like, leave it all in one big stack for future me to come pick up. Making it a lot more convenient to loot this building in the future. There we go. Some more maps. Louisville Central, Louisville Southeast. I like how they're labeled now. Before they weren't. It was just 9 of them unlabeled. Made it really, really tricky. Longblade book called Cool Swords. A house for sale. I think I already read that, though. No, this is in Muldra. Alright, let's mark that down then. Because I think Muldra's a town we didn't know the exact location of. Survival schematic for gas mask, a bone awl. Man, it's just a lot of stuff. Woodcraft 7, that's awesome. Tracking 3. Didn't I just pick up? I picked up first aid 5, so that's first aid 4. A lot of good stuff here. So I'm unencumbering by just dropping them all in one big pile. My trunk doesn't have the room for it. So, tier... maybe I'll keep the tier 1 book. But tier 2 books I won't really have any use of for a while. And then, I should probably start reading the first aid book more than the other ones. Because, it'll help me heal a little bit better. Oh, hello. Now we're talking. No, not really. I thought it was going to be more than that. I did want a place to sleep, because it is late. Hoping to find... oh, a hockey mask. Now I look ridiculous. A sleeping bag. Well, that will work. I think water canteens are better for water encumbrance 0.6. I'll fill both up and see what the best encumbrance is. A crowbar! And a hatchet. Nice. Two very good finds. And Agriculture 1, so, stuff to read. Axe head blueprint. Yeah, I saw the ammo. I don't really care about the ammo, though. Machete blade. Apparently we have already read that. I think it was part of the other schematics or something else we read through. A flight case. Capacity 7, embers and... okay, it's not great. Batting helmet. It's kind of it has relatively high impairment, though. I'm gonna go back to my bucket helmet. If they want to bite my head, they get to bite my head. Oh, I won't need the sleeping bag, I don't think. Probably don't need to be eating right now, because, like, I'm already overweight. But, are you faking? Nope, you are legit dead. Okay. Jawbone Club. That sounds creepy. Pottery 1. And nice. That's a pretty comfy bed. No pillow, though. But it will do. Come on, I'm trying to hit the sink. There we go. Wash. Nice and clean. Hey, there's a pillow. Place on the bed. Is this key to the... I don't see any doors highlighting, so I don't think this key is to anything. Oh! Spike soft armor. Weld spikes on metal armor. Okay, yeah. Got my attention. 5 in the morning. What a perfect time to go to sleep. So sleep. Comfort. Good with pillow. Oh my god, we slept forever. Car keys they look different than house keys. Correct. Alright, I'm gonna just grab all the schematics, and I think what I'm gonna do is pile everything that could possibly be red for, like, in case I die for, like, a future survivor, and put that all downstairs to be fetched later when we have trunk space. Because I don't want to be as encumbered as I currently am, because I'm bonkers encumbered right now. This is the sink. Oh, fine. I'll clean it in the toilet. It makes no difference to me. Wash. I'm trying to wash my bandages, but, like, the sink doesn't want to be interacted with. It's not out of water, it's just being annoying. Because water's still unlimited, we haven't lost water yet. TV's still intact? I was actually thinking of leaving it here, in case I need to hole up here and, like, watch some stuff. Hey! I can sprint. Or hobble sprint. That's nice. So I can really move now. Which is good, because I think we have some angry visitors. Now, the problem with the TV I did leave up there, to be fair, is it doesn't have a VHS slot, so it's not a TV that will ever be useful for watching tapes. Which then further begs the question of why the hell was there VHS tapes? Alright, so the water bottle, this is 2 liters. Well, that's a giant bottle. And this is, so this is a quarter of the size for way more than a quarter of the encumbrance. I think, if I'm not mistaken, these types can go on the belt. Yeah. Which reduces his carry weight significantly. So I think I'll keep both. Because I can belt the canteen to, and that's pretty handy. Alright, at this point, I am going to treat this as like my loot house. So I'm going to just drop all the loot I have here so that my van has a lot of storage space. And I'll keep 2 level 1 books on me for, like, if I'm stuck somewhere and need a hole up. The other thing is I dropped all my rags. Let's get those rags back. And this seems to be a pretty good building to hole up in, just because it's already barricaded from most directions. And barring the dead person that's upstairs, it's fine. The car maintenance items I'm going to leave in here so that I can, if I find a better car, I can swap tires out and stuff like that. But most of everything else is going to come inside with me. I'll leave the barbecue chips. So if I get hangry, I can fix that. I'm going to leave the gas can too, because that will allow me to hot swap to a new vehicle. Sledgehammer. Maybe we'll keep the sledgehammer in the trunk as well, so that if there's a building that I need to get into, I can just pop it open. Because some buildings, like gun stores, for instance, are locked, and the only way in is sledging your way in. Now, if you're wondering, I could sledge the stairs here and use a sheet rope to get in and out of this building, making the upstairs entirely safe. But I don't intend to make this place a base, so I'm not going to bother with that. Just wanted to answer you all ahead of time. Ox tank. And we have about 20 kilos worth of space in the trunk. It's not much, but it will have to do. That trunk is so broken. Okay. Marking it down. This is our temporary loot house. We hadn't gone in there yet. So the other places around here is like a bait and tackle shop and like a restaurant. So we'll check it, but I don't think I'm going to find anything noteworthy in those locations. That would be my guess. Not unless they also happen to be survivor houses, which they're not. Alright, there was a zombie out back. 2? Yeah, let's not stop yet. But I can finally speedy hobble, and that's significant. Alright, come here, lady. Fine, I'll come to you. They don't seem to be turning around on me. Oh, hey, another canteen. Sure. I don't mind my, oh, and a magazine. I don't mind my belt hooks being dedicated for canteens. I don't know if I'm going to need a fillet knife for butchering. I know it's a fleshing knife for butchering. I forget whether or not fillet knives work for that. Fishing 2. I do like how they finally gave the fishing books like names. Whoa, nice. Look at that. That is a lot of blueprints, a lot of stuff to learn. And a bass keyring. I hate fishing, so yeah, let's not grab that. Fishing 3. I'm just collecting the books because I'm supposed to be building a survival shelter, and I'm not the only one that's going to be in the shelter role-playing here. So I'm collecting the books for other people, not myself. 1.3. Oh, this one cannot be put on belt loops? Okay. Oh, where? There we go. Where am I wearing it? Oh, as a sling. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, well, let's put the pipe wrench back. In that case, this is 1 liter, and the canteen has... Yeah, I think I'm good to get rid of the water bottle now. I don't think I need the water bottle. Oh, shoot. Man, that TV dinner all burns quick. That's fine. I'll enjoy my fish. I keep hoping that they're gonna have like a needle in one of these bathrooms, but not so far. Yeah, Yoda's doing some pretty crazy stuff behind me, I know. They do have the rain barrels here. Yeah. They are 600 liter rain barrels, rain collectors. All right, let's mark those down. I can always come back for those. They're a bit heavy and bulky for me to grab now, but they're good to know. And plumbing is, as far as I'm aware, back in this build. When Build 42 first released, plumbing got broken or removed. I'm gonna say broken, where you couldn't plumb rain barrels, but now I believe you can. Although, according to the PZ forums, like, there is some issues still with it, but once we have a place to live, I'll be hooking that up. That's why I've been collecting trash cans too. Alright, current weight is 87 and still somehow going up, double arrow up. We are just... I'm starving right now, and like, the character's like, ha! You might be hungry, but... Doing some crazy weight gain here. This is one sad looking kitchen. The only thing you'd eat in here is a cockroach. No, rotten ground beef and a fresh tomato. Oh, okay. Why does it say tomato is better hot? Like, no, excuse me, it really isn't. I don't know about you, but I don't particularly like if I'm eating a tomato, it's hot. Alright, in hindsight, given my current weight situation, maybe I shouldn't eat just like a bag of fries. Oh, 1 second. I think he was, I think he was trying to get rid of his blanket or get under it, and he couldn't. He's been going a little bonkers behind me the whole time. So, just figured it'd help. Well, it's almost 10 p.m. I'm not exactly tired yet, but like, I think what I'm going to do is do a little bit of reading, having looted this small shopping area, and then we'll go and into Brandenburg proper tomorrow. So I have all these new books and magazines that I've collected. Rotten ground beef will help me lose weight. Well, given my weak stomach, it would help me die, I guess. It'd be like seppuku. So you're sort of right, but I sort of don't want to do that. I don't believe I have a can opener. No. But the canned tuna and the canned sardines I'll be able to pop open without one. So, I'm experiencing too much pain to go to sleep. Painkillers. The can opener is on the pile downstairs. Ah, good to know. Oh, it is going to let me sleep. I don't want to go to sleep at this hour, though. It's a bit too early. So let's read First Aid 1. Never thought I would, but here we are. And we'll go to sleep at, like, just after midnight. Wow, we really weren't sleepy. Character was not lying to me. Come on, sink. Oh my god. I'm not used to having to, like, click the mirror to interact with the sink. That's basically the hitbox for the sink. Alright, weight gain finally stopped. So I'm gonna just try to nibble lightly so that I don't gain any more weight, because I've gained 7 kilos in 4 days, which is a lot of weight. I intend to leave everything in this stack, but maybe I'll take that can opener, because we'll have to come back for this stuff. Okay. Is it in the glove box? C-A-N... Well, canned tomatoes getting dropped. That is the sound of a very healthy van. It's funny, once it finally starts, it's like whisper quiet. This isn't the main road into Brandenburg. But maybe I'll take it and check the riverfront properties anyway. Because I'm definitely not in a medical condition to fight off the swarms that are actually in the town. So I'd rather just loot the outskirts for now. Guess we'll stop here. I don't mind leaving the thing running. We've already secured a gas station, so barring running out of gas at that station, it's probably not a resource bottleneck that we're gonna have to deal with. Work boots. Bit better than the sneakers I had on. And a spare denim shirt. Mint condition. You know what? I want your straw hat too. Straw hat does look a little weird with blood on it. But not in a bad way. It will probably turn off anyway. Probably. That engine dies a lot often. I am speed. Look at this. LK, thank you for the resub. Wow, how did I not? Maybe he was leaned up against the fence? But I really did not see that dude. And the crowbar is still like S-tier condition, just as always. Looking at it, it hasn't nudged an inch. Murata, thank you for the resub too. Wait, where are you guys coming from? I am so confused. I don't see anyone over there. Just keep piling in. Knock, knock. Ooh, they got one of them fancy TVs. Butchering 3. You know, at this point, I kind of regret not marking down what I've been looting. I thought I heard growling out here. Maybe it was my stomach. I was going to say, normally... Oh, the Sunderland Hills Sanatorium. That's actually very close by, so let's read that. So, this was the ruined factory, and this is the Sanatorium. So... Hunt ghosts at one of America's most haunted locations every Sunday. Yeah, that's hilarious. Why do I keep thinking I'm hearing zombies? Okay, I definitely hear something. Where is it? Backyard. Oh my god. If only curtains worked this well in real life. Holy hell. The game thinks when you close the curtains, you like stab out your eyeballs or something. Alright, there is a basement. It's good to know. And a tool shed. My character is very hungry, so I'm starting to lose striking power as a result of my moodlet, but that's fine. Anything worth anything in here? Not really. Nope. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow survivors.